24, all the glory of his family will hang on him. Saying, Eliakim, I'm going to make you like a nail, and I'm going to drive you into the wall, and the glory, the honor of your family is going to hang on that peg, right? And you're going to display the glory, the honor of this family. And so the idea here being that when you hang something on a peg, where's the peg go? I mean, it's still there, but it's hidden from sight, right? The peg there is just to help display the thing. And it is not the thing. And in fact, when the thing is on it, it goes away. You don't see the nail anymore. You don't see the peg anymore. It kind of vanishes, but it displays the glory of the thing. And the illustration here for us is God wants us to be the same way. He wants you to be a little peg, a little nail that his glory can hang on, right? When his glory is hanging on you, they don't really see you because it's not about you, it's about God's glory. But in the same way, he's made Eliakim, this peg, this nail driven into the wall, which his glory can be hung on. He says, man, I want to do the same for you. And so there's, Eliakim would become a nail, a peg, on which glorious and honorable things could be hung. He'd be covered up, he'd be hidden, he would display glory, and it would honor his family. So there's missionary church planner and personal hero of mine, Dick Brogden. He writes this about this passage. It should be up there, but it's probably small, but you can listen along. Essentially, God said that through Eliakim, even though he was small and unrecognized, again, y'all probably never heard about this dude before tonight, maybe you have. Even though he was small and unrecognized, he would be established firmly as a hidden peg on which to hang glorious things. This is God's intention for us as well. He wants to establish us securely in order to hang his glory on us. We're to be small, forgotten pegs that display the glory of God. Now, not many of us begin in Christian service with the ambition to be a hidden peg, completely obscure, right? That's not what we grew up wanting to be. When we have pegged well, though, no one can see us. No one even knows that we're there. All they can see is God's glory, right? When we're doing our job as the peg, doing our job as the nail, right? All people see is God's glory. There is no higher calling than to be an obscure peg, securely fastened to God's wall that helps to display his glory. A faithful peg that is true to its assignment, is not seen, and it doesn't care. The highest joy for glory pegs is to go unnoticed, even as God uses them to display his glory. That's good, right? The faithful peg, the faithful nail, nobody knows who they are, but they don't care because they're displaying God's glory, right? What an honor to display God's glory. And so if there's, something I really want you to get this, right, is God, would you make me that little peg, that little nail? I brought some nails here. These are just simple hanging stuff on the wall nails, right? And they're real small. In fact, some of y'all's eyesight is not great, and you may cannot even see it even with me holding it up. Some of y'all got your contacts in, so you'll be able to see it. This is real tiny, right? It's teeny bitty nail. Some of y'all squinting. You're just gonna, if you can't see, you're just gonna have to trust me, right? Do you trust me? I've got a bunch of these. So this is a little nail. And what the Bible is saying here, God's perspective, God wants this to be you. This to be you. This itty bitty nail. This little bitty picture framing nail peg. God wants this to be you. And then when the nail's in place, and then the picture's hung on it, you don't really see the nail anymore, right? And so when the nail is driven in place, and we'll hammer it in there, bang, 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 right? It's in there. And the nail's in there, man. It's secure. It's not going anywhere. Some of you can't even see it now, but you're really about to not be able to see it at all. The nail, and it's not about the nail, right? It's not about the nail. It's about what can be hung on the nail for God's glory. So God says, I want you to be a nail driven into the wall, that I can hang my glory on, right? And so we practice this pursuit, right? There we go. So let's say this picture represents God's glory, right? Well, where'd the nail go? It's still there, but it's not about the nail, right? When we're displaying God's glory, we become hidden, right? We become obscured so that God can be glorified, right? And God wants to make us that little nail that his glory can hang on, so his glory can be on display. That's what he wants to make me. That's what he wants to make you. In fact, that's what he wants our prayer to be. God, would you make me that little nail, that little peg that you can hang your glory on? I don't care if anyone knows my name. I don't care if I'm forgotten. Like I hope some people know me. Like I love my wife, I love my kids. You know, I like that they know my name, right? I like that some of you all know my name. For a while, I'm just pastor. I know the first few weeks, and then they say, "Oh, it's Matt." Okay, I like that, right? But if I'm forgotten, right? If you go on 10 years from now, you're like, "Man, I was in a college ministry, and there's this pastor guy, and he was a goofball. What was his name again?" Honestly, if you remember Jesus, I did my job.